Ever watch those TV shows where a real estate agent unlocks a mansion, the buyers gasp, and a sold sign appears in a flash? It's a scene that makes the whole process look like a whirlwind of excitement and instant success. The agent flashes a smile, the clients celebrate, and everyone seems to walk away happy. It's no wonder so many people are drawn to the idea of selling homes for a living. It all looks so easy, and you might wonder, just how much do these agents actually make? Is it really as simple as unlocking a door and cashing a big check? Or is there more to the story than meets the eye? The truth is, most people are curious about this job. Whether you're thinking about a career change or just fascinated by the world of real estate, you're not alone in wondering what's really going on behind the scenes. It seems glamorous, touring beautiful homes, meeting interesting people, and cashing those big commission checks. The lifestyle looks appealing and the rewards seem huge, but what you see is only the highlight reel. TV and social media show the best moments, but there's a lot more that doesn't make it on camera. The real story is more complicated. Behind every sale, there's a maze of paperwork, late-night phone calls, and deals that fall through at the last minute. Agents juggle multiple clients, unpredictable markets, and the constant pressure to close the next deal. So, let's pull back the curtain and find out what agents really earn. We'll go beyond the surface and dig into the numbers, the challenges, and the realities of this career. We'll look at the numbers, compare rookies to pros, and see how location changes everything. From small towns to big cities, the earning potential can be wildly different. It's not just about money, it's about the hard work, long hours, and dedication behind every sale. Many agents work evenings and weekends hustling to make their clients' dreams come true. Along the way, we'll meet some fictional agents to help us understand the journey. Each one faces unique challenges, and their stories will give us a closer look at what it takes to make it in this business. By the end, you'll know not just how much they make, but what it really takes to succeed as a real estate agent in America. You'll see the ups, the downs, and everything in between. Ready? Let's dive in. Scene transition, upbeat music, quick montage of houses and agents at work. The world of real estate is full of surprises, and there's a lot more to discover than you might expect. Here's what you need to know. End scene. Think being a real estate agent is just unlocking doors and sipping tea? Think again. There's a whole world behind that friendly smile and those jingling keys. The job is far more complex than most people realize, and every day brings a new set of challenges and surprises. Agents are part detective, part negotiator, part marketer, and part therapist. They're constantly switching hats, solving mysteries about what clients really want, negotiating deals that make everyone happy, and marketing homes in creative ways. Sometimes they're even a shoulder to lean on when the process gets stressful. Take Arthur, for example. His day starts with calls, emails, and social media posts, always hustling for new clients. He's juggling appointments, responding to urgent messages, and making sure his online presence is sharp. Every message could be a new opportunity, so he's always on his toes. He researches neighborhoods, studies market trends, and knows every local school and bakery. Arthur keeps tabs on the latest listings, tracks price changes, and learns about new developments so he can give clients the best advice. He's a walking encyclopedia of the community. Arthur spends hours creating flyers, hosting open houses, and driving clients all over town, rain or shine. He's out there, raincoats and sunglasses, making sure every home looks its best and every client feels welcome, no matter the weather. He might show 20 homes before a buyer finds the one. Each showing is a chance to learn more about his clients' dreams and help them imagine their future. Even when he's tired, he keeps going, hoping the next door will be the perfect fit. Through it all, he's a tour guide and confidant, listening to hopes and worries. Arthur knows that buying or selling a home is emotional, so he's there to offer advice, encouragement, and sometimes just a listening ear. It's a job that demands energy, optimism, and relentless effort. There are obstacles around every corner, but Arthur faces them with a smile and determination, always ready to go the extra mile for his clients. There's a lot more to it than meets the eye. Behind every successful sale is a mountain of hard work, quick thinking, and genuine care for people's dreams. Scene transition. Arthur closing his laptop, heading out the door. So next time you see a real estate agent, remember, they're not just opening doors, they're opening new chapters in people's lives. End scene. Let's talk money. How do agents actually get paid? Most work on commission, a percentage of the home's sale price. If Arthur sells a $400,000 house at a 6% commission, that's $24,000, right? Not so fast. That commission is split between the buyer's agent and the seller's agent, so Arthur's share drops to $12,000. But there's more. Arthur's brokerage takes a cut, often 30 to 50% for new agents. Now he's down to $6,000, maybe less. Experienced agents might keep a bigger share, but everyone splits with the brokerage. If Arthur doesn't close a sale, he earns nothing, no matter how many hours he's worked. It's a high-risk, high-reward system. The big numbers you see, they shrink fast. Scene transition, pie chart animation, showing commission splits. End scene. So, what's the bottom line? The average U.S. real estate agent earns about $50,000 to $60,000 a year, but average hides a huge range. Top agents, those with big networks and luxury listings, can make $200,000 or more. New agents or part-timers might earn less than $10,000 their first year. Many leave the business quickly when reality sets in. It's a tall ladder, a few at the top, many in the middle, and plenty struggling at the bottom. Success takes patience, persistence, and a thick skin. The journey to a steady income is a real climb. Scene transition ladder graphic with agents at different rungs. End scene. Where you work matters. A lot. In real estate, your location can shape your entire career, from the size of your commission checks to the pace of your daily life. The city or town you choose isn't just a backdrop. It's a major character in your story, influencing your opportunities, challenges, and even your definition of success. In places like San Francisco or Los Angeles, million-dollar homes are the norm, not the exception. The real estate market here is fast-paced, competitive, and high-stakes, with sky-high property values driving up both the pressure and the potential rewards. Just one sale in these markets can net an agent $20,000 after splits, sometimes even more if the property is especially luxurious or the deal is complex. But travel to Alabama or Arkansas and the landscape changes. Here, the median home price is closer to $200,000, and the pace of life and business tends to be a bit slower and more personal. After splits, an agent in these smaller markets might take home $2,500 per sale. It's a different scale, but the work is just as important to the families involved. In high-cost cities, agents can reach six-figure incomes with just a handful of deals each year, thanks to those hefty price tags. Meanwhile, agents in smaller markets often need to hustle, closing many more transactions to reach the same income level. Volume becomes the name of the game, but success isn't just about the size of your paycheck. For many agents, it's also about the satisfaction of helping neighbors, building trust, and making a real difference in their community. In smaller towns, agents often become pillars of the community, forging deep relationships and earning the gratitude of those they serve. These connections can be just as rewarding as any commission check. A top agent in Little Rock might be a local hero, earning $100,000 a year and enjoying the respect and appreciation of their neighbors. Meanwhile, a struggling agent in Beverly Hills could be surrounded by luxury but barely scraping by, proving that high prices don't guarantee easy success. Where you work shapes everything: your income, your daily pace, and even what success means to you. The right fit depends on your goals, your values, and the kind of life you want to build. Scene transition map animation showing home prices across the U.S. No matter where you choose to build your real estate career, remember, every market has its own story, and every agent gets to write their own chapter. End scene. Every agent starts as a rookie, full of hope, but with no clients. Meet Penelope, just licensed. She spends months learning, networking, and searching for her first deal, often with no income. Most new agents close only a few sales their first year, earning $10,000 to $20,000 if they're lucky. Many quit before they ever get rolling. Now meet Beatrice, a 15-year veteran. Her business comes from referrals and repeat clients. She closes deals every month, earning over $100,000 a year. The difference? Time, reputation, and a strong network. The journey from acorn to oak takes years of hard work and resilience. Scene transition, time lapse of a tree growing from acorn to oak. End scene. That commission check, it gets nibbled away fast. Agents pay for licensing, association dues, and MLS access, essentials that cost hundreds each year. Marketing eats up more signs, photos, flyers, websites, and ads. Then there's the car, gas, insurance, phone, and tech, plus thank you gifts for clients. And don't forget taxes. Agents set aside up to 30% for the IRS. By the end, that big commission looks a lot smaller. Being an agent is running a small business. Expenses are everywhere. Scene transition, quick cuts of receipts, bills, and tax forms. End scene. Let's bring it to life with a couple of real-world stories. In Chicago, Brenda faced a blizzard and an empty open house. She turned it into a cozy winter open house with hot chocolate and a fire. Buyers loved it, and the house sold above asking. Brenda's creativity earned her a $20,000 commission. In Florida, Frank helped a young couple with a tiny budget. After weeks of failed offers, he found them a perfect off-market cottage through local connections. Frank's commission was just $3,000, but the couple's joy was priceless. For agents, success isn't always about the biggest check. It's about solving problems and building a reputation. The best agents go the extra mile, no matter the weather or the paycheck. Scene transition, smiling clients, happy agents. End scene. Closing a sale is a marathon, not a sprint. First, agents find clients through ads, referrals, or open houses. Next, they prep the home, suggest repairs, set the price, and launch marketing. Showings, negotiations, and paperwork follow, each step with its own hurdles. Even after an offer is accepted, inspections, appraisals, and loan approvals can derail the deal. Only when the final papers are signed does the agent get paid. Every commission check is the result of weeks, sometimes months of work and risk. Scene transition, fast cut montage of the sales process. End scene. Thinking of becoming an agent? Here's some advice. Save up before you start. 6 months of living expenses is smart. Be ready to work harder than ever, especially at the start. This isn't a 9-to-5 job. Evenings and weekends are your busiest times. Find a great mentor and a supportive brokerage. Training matters more than a high commission split. Remember, it's a people business. Listen, be honest, and build your reputation. Treat every client with care, no matter their budget. Success takes time, grit, and a genuine desire to help. If you've got the heart and hustle, you just might thrive. Scene transition, smiling new agent shaking hands with a client. End scene.